Basically, the scripted Super Bowl has already been decided, as well as next year. The Chiefs win the next repeat. 19 years later, the Saints are hosting next year's Super Bowl. Saints is Gematria of 19. Lamar Jackson wins at the Stadium of the Saints the very next year after the Chiefs win the first repeat in 19 years. And Dan Campbell of the Lions is also going to be in this Super Bowl. And on top of it, a former quarterback of the LA Rams. This is the 19 that we be talking about. And Lamar Demetrius Jackson, his middle name, is Gematria of the two teams playing already in this year's Super Bowl. San Francisco, Kansas City, over at Las Vegas, Nevada, in abbreviations. So it all connects to the repeat. A former Rams quarterback, Dan Campbell, Lamar Jackson at the Stadium of the Saints. Next year's Super Bowl, right after the Chiefs win the next NFL repeat 19 years later. Just like how I was able to correctly predict the Chiefs to beat the Ravens, now we start to see all this lead up to the very next season. Which, you think about it, it's three-peat that's Gematria of 18. So first repeat after 18 seasons without a repeat. We have a three-peat next year that the Chiefs are going to try to go for, but it's Lamar Jackson that's going to win the Super Bowl. Now, the key thing about the three-peat is that the winner of Super Bowl 45 is going to defeat the Chiefs. That'd be Aaron Rodgers. So, Lamar Jackson's not going to stop the three-peat, but Lamar Jackson will be the next quarterback to win the Super Bowl. There's going to be no three-peat next year. There's a three-peat narrative after Kansas City repeats, but it's Lamar Jackson that's going to win the Super Bowl. And this is how you have to look. This is why you have to look out for next year. Because New Orleans is 45, it's three-peat that's 45, so there should at least be a three-peat narrative before next year's season. But Lamar Jackson's winning the Super Bowl next year. And he will obviously be the 35th quarterback to win the Super Bowl next year. Doug Williams was the last 100% black quarterback to win the Super Bowl. It's Lamar Jackson that'll be playing on September the 8th, Sunday of next year. Season begins September 5th. Ultimately, after Mahomes wins 3 Super Bowls in 5 years, it's Lamar Jackson that's going to be the first fully black quarterback to win the Super Bowl since Doug Williams.